my lovely friend Meghna.
Hello.
Who does henna, and we collaborated together on this video. She did my henna and it looked amazing and I loved it. And do you want to tell us about like your henna journey and how you got started?
Journey. Okay, so I started about 2 years ago now. And I basically had like no access to henna, and I always loved henna. Every time I went to India I'd be like, ooh, henna. And then I'd come back and be like, great, now I must live a henna-less life. So I just started about 2 years ago. I picked a cone up. This is what they look like. I'll show you.
Ew.
And just started practicing, and then started doing music festivals and weddings and all sorts of random things.
Yeah, because like henna's become more like, I've seen it a lot more on like Instagram.
It's definitely
more, like,
spread
a
lot, which is good because I think you should appreciate culture, not appropriate.
What's like the coolest experience you've had, or like your favorite kind of henna you've done on someone?
It definitely has to be a pregnant belly. This girl was actually about 8.5 months pregnant when I did it.
Quite close to
it. So really close to her birth.
Labour.
I also really like brides because I feel like they get so happy when you do like a full kind of...
And it's so intricate.
It's so intricate. It takes hours. Like a bride usually takes me 4 to 6 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So where exactly do you get your henna? Like, do you make it yourself or...?
So sometimes I make it, but usually I'm quite lazy. There's a lady in Queensland, not in Melbourne, who makes amazing henna. Her name is Henna Oasis. You can link.
I will link it.
She's amazing. She doesn't use any chemicals. All her stuff is like fresh and organic and wonderful, and she ships it to you and it's amazing.
So it's already in those packets.
It's already, you can buy them in the cones, you can buy the powder and mix it yourself, you can buy the paste without the cones, you can buy everything.
Do you want to tell us like how henna works exactly, or like how you take care of it?
Yeah, so basically it's magic.
That's
it. No, you put it on your skin, so it's a paste. It's made from a plant mixed with like eucalyptus oil, water. That's pretty much it. You just have to grind up the plant so it's a powder, and then you mix it with stuff. And yeah, so you let it mix and let the dye release and stuff and pipe it up. So some people put it in cones, which is what I use. Some people put it in little bottles with like a needle top, but I find cones just a lot more convenient. So you put it on your skin, you let it dry. The longer you leave it on, the darker your stain will be. So with you, I feel like you left it on for like many hours.
Yeah.
Which was good.
As long as possible, because I want it to last so long.
Yeah, but then it stained really well.
Yeah,
so that's good. And then for the first 24 hours after you take the paste off, so you don't use water, you just kind of brush it off, you're meant to avoid water. And before you shower, like put on pawpaw cream or oil or something so it like prevents
like
water.
repels the water.
Yeah. It starts off orange and then it oxidizes to a deep brown, chestnut brown, and stays there for about a week or 2 weeks, depending on your skin type. Enjoy the video, guys.
Enjoy. I hope you like it. But yeah, I just want to thank you. I love my henna. Follow Meghna on her Instagram and stuff. Her Instagram looks so perfect.
Oh my god, stop.
Perfect.
This was fun. Very awkward, but fun. I don't know how to talk to cameras clearly, as you guys can tell.
That's okay.
But it was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Bye!
Bye!
Hello, so getting straight into this tutorial, I'm starting off with this Urban Decay primer, which is bomb. It keeps my eyeshadow on creaseless all night. And then I just set that with whatever powder I have. This time I'm using an eyeshadow, but sometimes I just use my face powder. Then I'm using my most favourite colour of the Tartelette in Bloom palette, which is that warm brown colour. I think it's called Rebel. I just wanted to make this a very simple look. So I started off with this warm brown and just blended into my crease, and then I just patted it over my lid as well. The key to this look, I think, was just a lot of blending, because obviously you don't want like very stark brown lines on your eye. I ended up adding this darker brown just to the outer corner of my eye, just to add a little bit more darkness. And then we're done. So onto the face, I'm using my standard primer, which is really good for keeping makeup on all day. And then correcting my crazy under eye circles. I also added some around my mouth because, you know, it just looks like I have mustache really. I'm going in with my favourite foundation for events, the Nars Sheer Glow foundation. I used more than I usually do, and recently I've been using this smaller brush. I think it's for contouring, but I just like the feeling of like the smaller brush being able to like blend the foundation out better compared to like a bigger brush. I really took my time working all of that in and making sure everything was really nicely blended out. You want to look flawless. For concealer, I'm using this orange toned concealer mixed with my Maybelline lighter concealer and just blending that in with this brush. I've kind of just like stopped using the Real Technique sponge. I feel like using a brush also leaves more coverage as well under the eyes. And then I just blend the edges out with my foundation brush, and then set that as usual with my Bobbi brown powder. I also added a little bit on my forehead and my nose and my cupid's bow and my chin, just because this is something I don't usually do, and I kind of wanted to do it for like a look like this. So blending that in with the same brush and then also setting it. For eyebrows, I've really been liking this brow pencil thing. It's not really a pencil, but it's really good, super easy to use. I just filled them in quite heavy compared to usual, especially with that powder as well. It kind of just softens the look, but it looks really nice in the end, in my opinion. And I also set that with my Maybelline Brow Drama, which is pretty good, I guess, for a brow gel. I also added some of that warm brown on my lower lash line, just to even it up with the smokiness of the top eyelid. Then I curled my lashes. And then added this Lash Sensational mascara from Maybelline. I've decided I like this more when it dries out towards the end. I don't like it at the start when it's watery. So just using my powder to set the places I'm going to use contouring powder or like bronzer on, just so it doesn't stick to the foundation funny. So I'm using that dark eyeshadow I used on my eyes, on my cheeks, just because I was too lazy to go get my actual bronzer. This one did fine though. I'm using this new glitter glue I got. I'm just putting that on the inner corners of my eye. This is the part that I really wanted to emphasize, obviously, because I didn't want to go with the standard gold look of a typical Indian bridal look, but I still wanted to have that gold in the look, and I thought it'd be really cool to add like a really super intense inner corner thing. So I kind of just packed that on. This is from Shiro Cosmetics, and it's this amazing like true gold pigment. I also sprayed it with Rosewater spray just to intensify it a little bit more, but I loved the look at the end. You could also even wear this for like a Christmas party or like New Year's because it's so intense and sparkly. You could even like just add glitter. It will look so cool. And I feel like it's really easy because you're not using a lot of time perfecting something on your eyelid. You can just chuck all this like gold in your inner corner. I wanted to keep the gold theme going, so I added this gold highlight from the Carly Bible palette. I used a smaller brush at first just to have like a really intense highlight, and then blended it in later with the bigger brush. I just basically added it everywhere really. I also went in with a little bit of Mary Luminizer. I was really lazy with getting a blush as well, so I just used this eyeshadow in the Carly Bible palette, which is just a dark pink purpley colour. Added some mascara to my lower lashes. And then lining my lips with my Essence lip liner. And then using this gorgeous Yves Saint Laurent lipstick I got for my birthday. It's so pretty and it smells like a perfume. It's amazing. And the colour is so beautiful, like that true blue-red colour. It's gorgeous. And then I just perfected it with a lip brush. And yeah, that's the final look. I've been wearing this look a lot lately, just when I've been in a rush getting ready and stuff. And I just think it's a gorgeous look. It's a modern bridal look, and I hope you enjoyed it.